Hey everyone, Merric here, and this is Atomic Society, the post-apocalyptic town-building game where you set the laws. Keep in mind, this is very early pre-alpha. The developers did not send me a key, but I purchased the game because I'm really excited, and in contacting them, they asked me to clarify that this is not early access yet. It is pre-alpha, although you can buy it. There's a link in the description below if you're interested. I have no idea what this is about other than what the title tells you and a few vague screenshots of people standing around. So let's find out. So far what I see is the atomic nuclear test footage being looped over and over again. That was all from the Alamogordo bomb tests. So we're going to start a new settlement. Oh, briefing. 20 years have passed since the bombs fell. It's like Fallout. As a child, you survived the war in a government bunker. You were raised to be a society builder. Go out with smarter small group, train engineers, reconstruct civilization of the wastes. After radiation fades, you prepare to leave the bunker, build the first city of the new age, with the values and morals to fit for such a time. You will attract survivors who are desperate and tired of life in the wastes. They will look to you for leadership, but can they trust you? On this menu, you can create your town leader for your settlement. Name and age must be entered before you can continue. The town leader is your avatar in the world of Atomic Society. You can be used to explore or perform optional tasks as you build the town. Click on the orange arrows to browse skin, hair, and clothing options. Alright. Well, we're going to start with legs, and I think those are nice. And the top... Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice and pale. Hair matches the top. Oh, it could be a guy. Oh, look, it's Mathis Games. We'll just change that up a bit. Oh, you can't. You have to have the beard. Alright, you know what? I like that he's an old man. Alright, first name, Merric. Age... 53. I don't know if that has an impact, so we're gonna go with 33. Surname, gaming. Game difficulty normal. And enable tutorial assistance. Hells yeah. Gonna need it. Continue. This music is ominous. Okay, so we have this place, that place, this place, this place, that place, that place, and not yet available. So we're gonna go here. Those look too easy. Floodplain, nuclear explosion caused a fault rupture thousands of kilometers away, sending coastal village into the sea. Remaining landmass is broken into islands and causeways, making this a challenging location to build. Forest has started to reclaim part of the old country. Old trees choke the soil, and howling winds sweep from the radioactive lakes, but at least not everything in the wasteland is turned to dust. Nuclear winter has brought down snow in the summer. Seeking respite, you stumble across snow plains with a few hills and useful ruins. Perhaps your people could survive the endless winter here. That sounds challenging. Seeking a place of shelter from the raiders, you enter a secluded desert. There is an eerie calm here and a chance to start anew. And in order to escape the storms that have ravaged the land, you enter a deep, isolated canyon. The location seems well sheltered and contains a few ruins from a rural town that must have once been here. We're going to go that one. Excuse me. I love the story so far. Your leader can carry some resources at the start of a new age. Don't forget to deposit them in your storehouse. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Alright. Nope. Space zooms in instead of pausing. Okay. How do I pause? Pause the game. Alright. Welcome to the Atomic Society. This tutorial will explain how to build your first town, set your first law. Click on the orange arrow to the right of this text box to proceed the next help message. You can return any previous step you'd like, okay? Start a new game will be overview mode. Let's you get a higher look at the area. Hold down the right mouse button to look around. You can zoom. You can move the camera with WASD. Yeah. Now let's enter town leader mode. Take control of your town leader by clicking on the circular icon on the bottom right hand of the screen and pressing space. Ah. So that's town leader mode. Okay. Am I in town leader mode? Alright. No, now I'm in town leader mode. Look, I control my leader. Hey guys. Hey, man, I have some cornering skills. Look at this. Okay, I better stop playing around. All right. Yep. Your town leader can be used to do optional tasks. The first thing you need to do is choose where to found your town. To do this, you must convert one of the larger ruins in the landscape to make the center of your town for upcoming settlement. When you have found one, choose right-click on the ruin to choose large orange icon to convert to shelter. Well, the only ruin that I see currently, it looks like there is a fog of war, so I can't see everything, is here. So I guess we run over there? Alright, we're going to run over there. Go. I'm not in leader mode. There we go. Woo! Okay. Salvage this structure for resources. Oh, wait, hold on. When you have found one, right-click, ruin, derelict billboard. Some useful materials among the frames. Well, I need... Oh, these people are following me. That's kind of creepy. It just lets me salvage that one. Look around for a large ruin. Am I stuck? Yeah, okay. When you've found one, right-click on that ruin to convert to storage. Okay, so I'm still looking. Got it. Now there's just a big divot there. That's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to work with. Some wood there, though. That'll be nice to have. There's also some wood. There's something off in the distance here. Oh. Salvage the structure for resources. Ruin utility pole. Its wires are severed. So we can salvage that one. Right-clicking on it just gives me a description of what it is, so I don't think that's too radioactive to be used. Collect clean water from the sky or ground to quench the thirst of your citizens. Yeah, our citizens might be fucked. As per the traditional norm of a Merric gaming run, we are not doing too well. Okay, there we go. Convert to storehouse. Let's speed this up. Run! That was really far away from the start. That kind of sucks. I would like the start to be a little bit closer. But, you know, maybe I'm just asking for too much in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Damn, look at me go. Putting some scaffolding up. Yeah, baby. Oh, man, I just built a roof in record time. Alright, so our guys are going to have a bit of walking to do. The name of your town, Slug Pit, obviously. Thank you. Slug Pit has been founded. Yaha. Okay. Oh, when you found one, right-click, choose cover storage. Ignore the construction zone menu that pops up to right-click anywhere on the ground to close it. Once you look back at your group of survivors, 4 of them will set off to convert the ruins. These 4 are your engineers. Engineers are only citizens who can build at the moment, but you can train more later. While they are going off to convert that ruin, let's use your spare time to gather supplies. To make any building in Atomic Society, you'll need 3 types of materials: rubble, scrap, and wood. The only way to gather these resources is scavenge them from the ruins around the map. Later on, you'll be able to employ citizens to gather these supplies for us, but right now, let's gather some in person. Go to Town Leader mode, shortcut spacebar. Left-click on any object in the ruins, and salvage it. Automatically go off and loot that ruin. You can speed up the process with the time controls, plus and minus. Try speeding up time, then keep your looting or exploring until the engineers have finished converting your first storehouse. Now you have a storehouse, you can deposit your items. Just left click on this new storehouse and click around icon that pops up to deposit them. Your leader will go do this when it has happened. Right click storehouse to see the new resources. Now it's your first storehouse. You can create a brand new structure. Blah blah blah. Choose scavengers, hut, which is a functional section cog. Alright, we're gonna start. I'm bored. Bored. Scavenge. Alright, we're gonna get out of that. Scavenge that as well. Oh, can I not queue these up? I can't. Okay. I don't want to destroy any resources. Are you done? You are. Okay. So if I go back to you and I say deposit. Okay. So we got some resources. We've deposited them. Okay, now we can go to the build menu. Trade. Scavenger side. So again, all the artwork, keep in mind, this is all pre-alpha stuff. So it's going to be a little bit rough looking, especially the menu art. I'm okay with that because this game is already like scratching that itch for a nice little builder that's unique. I don't even know where my townsfolk are. Let's go find them. Let's have you just go back and hit that again, and we're gonna zoom around. Oh no, scavenge that. You do that. All right, they're making their way over here, I guess. Those guys are. Those guys aren't. I don't know that there was anywhere we could have gone that was closer. Oh, look, that place had extra buildings in it. Oh man, I guess I should have explored more. I was worried people were going to starve to death. I don't even know if that's a thing right now. Scavenge clothing. That's a good sign. Alright. He's just going to town on that. Look at him go. Inventory full. Alright, why don't you go ahead and deposit those then. Deposit. I do wish he was a little more autonomous, but I understand that technically you should be setting it up so that they get it all done themselves. Alright, those guys are coming in to engineer this hut. Let's have you run over here and scavenge that bad boy. Yeah. Eventually we'll run these nodes out. But we got some military rations, some clothing, which is great. Inventory is full. Just go ahead and have you deposit, please. The storehouse is full. Build or convert one. Alright. Well, that's not a bad thing. Let's see what we can build. Town hall, prison, punishment center, builder's yard. Take on the role of engineer and construct one. Storehouse. Crematory. I think we should go builder's yard next. Builder's yard. Can I rotate buildings? Oh, I can. Only one way though. So E will oh no, T rotates the other way. Got it. Yeah, we'll do that there. Storehouse is full. Not too worried about that. It'll be emptied out here shortly. We can go ahead and build another one though, I guess. But we need housing. A tenement. That would work. Let's put housing like over here. Grab my dude, come over here. Can you chop trees down? No, you cannot. Go get resources, dude. Salvage the battery, that's good. Hire workers. Shit, we just hired a whole bunch of workers. That's neat. So these guys are gonna go scavenge, yeah? Oh, wait, they're all dying. Oh, shit. That sucks to be those guys. Why don't you come to the village? I guess whatever workers I hire will leave the death pits over there and hire workers. And join the work. Oh man, that's terrible. We need a crematorium already. Yeah, I'm doing good. Crematory. Not enough resources. Alright. Let's have somebody scavenge that. Let's have somebody scavenge that. Inventory's full. Well, then why don't you go deposit? I hate that if I hit space right away, it will automatically... Well, you don't have enough resources, but our inventory's full? What's it full of? I don't really understand. We have housing, though. I don't need to hire anybody or anything. Don't need to tell some people to come live in their houses. No, it doesn't look like it. Some people have figured it out. Others are just going to sit over there and die. Yay. Alright, so keep in mind, we are going to kill off these people. These were all just, you know, test people. Oh, a water well. Of course, my storehouse is full. So I don't know how to deal with that. Guess we can destroy some wood. Oh, that dude just kicked it. Guess he dehydrated to death. Alright, I don't understand why it's kicking out that message. I've used a shit ton of resources. And yet I can't do anything with it. That's bullshit. Get rid of the scrap metal, I guess, because I haven't used any. Alright, can you deposit some now? Yes, it looks like you can. Okay. Storehouse is full again. Can I build a storehouse? No. I don't have enough rubble. So what the fuck do I have too much of? Wood. Everybody's got freaking wood. Nobody needs wood right now. Destroy all the wood. I need rubble. Alright. Go here. Scavenge. Your inventory is full. You're such a piece of shit. Dude. Go. You didn't get me any rubble. Your inventory was full and you didn't get me any freaking rubble. What is in your inventory? Seriously, what's in your daggone inventory? Nothing. It's saying my inventory is full, but I have nothing in my inventory. Can I click on scavengers, tell them to scavenge? Are they just gonna go scavenge on their own? Do I have to hold their hands? I don't know. That's kind of frustrating. And I'm stuck in a mountain now. Yep, there we go. Get out of the mountain. If you're in the mountain, you can get out by escaping, like hitting the take me to the person view. All right, so we're gonna lose this colony in about 60 days. That's okay though. We don't have any rubble. Not enough resources for a water well, even though it says I have them. That was funny. How about a storehouse? I've got resources for a storehouse now. Fantastic. Let's get that built too. Let's get this water well up so we can, you know, take care of these people before they all die. We need a latrine. We need a crematory. Put this bastard over here. Let's get a latrine up and another house. We're gonna load them down, man. We're gonna put them to work. We got a lot of stuff to get done. The latrine can go over here by the little crematory. Keep that away from everybody. Hire workers. Put some more people to work. Is everybody... get me out of the mountain. They need to work on camera collision with their mountains. It's a huge pain in the ass in Unity to take collision out and include mountains because of the way the terrain's built. So I definitely understand the problems they're having with that. But they'll get there. Again, way early. Like, this is before they even reach alpha. You think about, like, Universe Sim when that was super pre-alpha. That's this game. Town Hall. Right over here by the water, please. Guess we can't. Okay. Let's get a first aid tent. Can we do that? Yeah? Alright. We'll do that. Do we have a latrine job? Is somebody going to work the toilets? That'd be kind of amusing. Our engineers are getting the crappers up. People's happiness is alright. You know? Food is a concern. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Scavenger's hut, builder's yard, storehouse, crematory, we got those up. Tavern, we could build. Rain collector, we're going to need. Let's put this rain collector wherever it'll let us. We'll put it over there by the shitter. A livestock ranch and a greenhouse. Where do we want the greenhouses? Those are going to take some room. Alright. Hire workers. Crematory's almost up, so we can start getting rid of some of these bodies that are just freaking polluting the world here. Got our first aid tent up, so we can start healing people. Crematory is up. Hire some workers. That'll get enough people back to work. Let's get let's get a tenement together. We got a lot of bodies. We have come down with the sickness, and now we are letting the bodies hit the floor. What? So that's great. Who's gonna work that? Whoever wants to. Can we set names? I don't think I would want to set names right now. At least this guy isn't rotting yet. So our workers are now going to carry off the bodies, I hope. Our scavengers are scavenging. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we know the basics. We can get back to that anytime. Let's hide that. We're going to build another scavenger's hut. So I have a feeling we're going to need that. Gotta put this... Oh, see, we're out of resources. We need more scavengers. What are we doing? Are we getting the oldest bodies first? It looks like we are. We'll let them go. We'll let them clean up the best we can. You know, our town is rotting with death. This is Death Town. There's a man in there, just in there. I would like to get a livestock ranch up and running, if we could. I would also like more water. Let's see, livestock ranch. We still need scrap metal. Alright, can you harvest that? No, your inventory is still glitched. Okay. How are we doing? Bodies cleaned up? Yeah, we're getting them all cleaned up over here. That means we should be hitting the town soon. Once we get this town cleaned up of dead bodies, we should be able to maintain a level of civility and cleanliness when it comes to our dead. I feel like... Well, we got people working. So... Scavenging, seeking a drink. I don't really know what the task at the water well is. I don't know how that works. Hopefully they can go to the water well and get stuff in the meantime. What's the tavern? Moonshine decor might not be up much. Not all citizens will enjoy visiting kind of building. Make sure you have an even mix of morale boosting buildings. Okay. Before we do that, we're gonna roll another scavenger's hut on the other side of the storehouse if we can, please. Not really sure why we can't. Is it because there's a dead dude? I don't really understand. Why we gotta build so far away? Is it a terrain issue? Because this terrain looks worse, but whatever. That's enough. We'll do it. We got immigrants coming in, which is great. The more people that immigrate, the less devastation we will feel. We've got a lot of dead here that we should be cleaning up now. Okay. Have you deposited all your resources? I don't understand why you're so difficult to deal with, guy. Whatever. You do you, boo. You do you. Let's go ahead and throw down a livestock ranch. Yeah, right there. Hire these guys. Let's throw down another water well. That'd be nice. Yeah, down here by the old crematory. What could go wrong there? Let's go with town hall. Have we built one of these yet? I don't think we have. I would like the town hall to be like on the main street here, but I guess I can't do that, huh? Doesn't look like it. Can we set it? Oh, I can set it here by this well. I think the town hall needs to be by the well. Building houses, yeah, building is a little finicky here. We'll put it there. I don't know why the town hall needs to be so off the beaten path, but I'm alright with that. Oh man, this is going well. This game is going to be a lot of fun. Let me tell you, it's going to be a blast. Little nuclear bomb humor for you. I'd build a second crematory if I didn't think that we could manage this. It's starting to get pretty bad though. We've got a lot of dead people. How much are we cycling through our people? Looks like we're cycling pretty quickly. Our food is low, and our opinion of me isn't great. But it looks like we're still getting things done. And we have 77 out of 200 people, which is, I'm going to say, pretty dang good. Once we get a food source, I think they'll be pretty happy. Start making some laws here. Yeah, I think we got this. They're picking up the bodies, which will, I think getting rid of all these bodies that we have laying around will definitely help out. That guy just fucking kicked over, didn't he? Yeah, he did. I don't know why all the death, personally. Like, I don't know how to stop that yet. Yet. It's a key word there. Let's throw down a couple greenhouses. See if we can't get a couple of those going as well. We do have a lot of work outstanding. I think it'll be okay. Psychotic murderers have taken innocent lives. Okay. Psychotic murderers have taken innocent lives. Slay those who perpetrate the issue. Long prison sentences commit this action, long stay in prison. Enforcers employed at town hall arrest anybody who commits this action or resort the perpetrator to stay in prison that has space, whereupon the person will be locked up for a long time. All prisoners require food and water during the stay and may die without it. Enacting the sentence also makes it somewhat less likely others will consider committing the deed. We're gonna go there. Okay. We'll get back to those. We've got to build a storehouse. And apparently we need a punishment center, which is going to be right there by the crematory. Yeah. We need another storehouse. Alright, so we got that. Getting that built. Getting these bodies cleaned up, which is nice. We do have somebody dead in the well. That's a bit of a poisoned well, if you ask me, Jim. Yeah, it'll be alright. We're getting a greenhouse up. Getting a cattle farm up. We're going to get these guys some food. The health of people actually goes up when the sick people die. So, it's sort of like the American healthcare system. The sick people die, and everybody feels a little bit better. Not necessarily emotionally, but, what are you gonna do? Wow, look at all the dead. I feel so bad for our townsfolk. This has to smell just god-awful. But hey, let's speed the game up. Oh crap, we're out of time. Alright, we're going to wrap this episode up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. We'll be back on this next Wednesday for another episode of this glorious game. If you did enjoy this, click the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, throw them in the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this and you haven't subscribed, consider clicking that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you next time.